Bonjour tout le monde! This is my first time ever leaving the United States, and I have officially been in Lyon, France for a month now, which is super duper awesome. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about my minimalistic practice, especially how it grew once I came to Lyon. So I've been wanting to become more minimalistic in my lifestyle for a while now. But as some of you who may have already studied abroad may know, when you do study abroad, you kind of have to pack your entire life into just a few suitcases to move across the world. So for me, I told myself, I was like, I'll only need one large suitcase and a carry-on and my personal item, and that's it. Like, that's all I'll need. But when it got time to actually pack my belongings, I realized that was a lot less space than I thought. So, yeah, I really did have to cut down on everything that I owned and wanted to bring with me here to Lyon. So, the thing about packing lightly is obviously that when I got here, I didn't really have a lot, and for the first couple days, couple weeks, I was like, this is awesome, I don't need anything. But I quickly started to feel very odd, very just out of place here, and just not like this place was my home. And I realized that that's because this room didn't really look like it belonged to me. It looked like literally anyone could just come in and live here, and it didn't feel like I lived here. Like, it just wasn't homey. But the thing about that is I'm also kind of a cheap person. I really don't like spending money, and that's kind of part of the reason why I had been wanting to be more minimalistic, was to save money. So like, especially after spending so much to get here, you know, on a plane ticket, wanting to go to so many places in Europe and saving money for that, I still like was very, very hesitant to buy things for myself. But my friend who lives across the hall, she was kind of like, you're being ridiculous. You want to take care of yourself still. As long as everything that I own still is used so often and still has a purpose, that's what is, I think, really important about minimalism. So without further ado, I will give you guys a little room tour. You can see what exactly I did bring to Lyon, especially clothes-wise and books-wise, and the purchases that I made and how those have made my room seem a little more homey. So this is a kind of the opening shot that you get of my room as soon as you walk in. This is my bed, very cute. We have like makeup and shower stuff here, and then like my kitchen stuff, a nice little mini kitchen with like a microwave, a fridge, you know, more storage for food here, a nice full-length mirror, and let's see, here we have, this is where I keep like my journaling supplies, so you can see my my pens and my washi tape and my travel journal. And these are all of the books that I brought to France with me. It's kind of the only thing that I didn't go super minimalist on, because I really hope that I can just read a lot while I'm here. And then this is what I like to call my little self-care corner. I have my candle going, a nice plant, a letter that my family sent me from back home in Cincinnati, and some chocolate, because who doesn't need that? So yeah, when I moved in, I obviously didn't have the fairy lights. I bought those, as well as this blanket and my duvet. Before my friend convinced me to actually buy a duvet, I was just sleeping with this blanket and this. But the duvet and the blanket and the fairy lights all make this place feel a little bit more like me, especially like with the candle and the plant. Oh, and here's my scratch off travel map. So I've scratched off France and Switzerland so far. And next week I'm going to be scratching off Spain and Portugal, which is super exciting. So I did splurge and spend a little bit of money on myself, but it was definitely worth it to make this place feel a little more like home, right here in Lyon. Here we have my closet. So this is pretty much my entire wardrobe that I brought to Lyon. So my boots and my Sperry's I wear pretty much every day. And then I also brought with me some sandals and some wedges, just in case any special occasions come up where I might need to be a bit more dressed up. I brought 2 scarves, a jumpsuit, 2 dresses, kind of businessy blazer, I think 2 cardigans, 1 and 2, and 2 coats. So I brought this lighter pea coat jacket, and I brought my heavy winter jacket, which has definitely been needed and used. I also have these sweaters up here, plus the one that I'm wearing. Some pants, jeans, shorts, a couple skirts actually. And here I have some just like regular shirts, tank tops, etc. And of course I have like some PJs, my obligatory Delta Zeta merch, and like a couple workout clothes. But other than that, like that's pretty much my whole wardrobe here. This is me living minimalistically in Lyon. So another thing that made me feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more at home here in Lyon is the concept of adventuring. And I know that I would always go on these adventures around town back home. Of course, like there I had a car and a big group of friends that I could ask to come with me. But coming here, I really don't have like a solid group of friends. Like there's people that I know and acquaintances and like friends in my classes, but not anyone really that I would be like, hey, you want to go check out someplace new with me? So when I met my friend Caroline, that was kind of a game changer because we're both kind of down for like any adventures, and she lives right across the hall, so she can help me navigate public transport. And yeah, so I'm very grateful for her and for her living so close. So our first adventure that we went on together was to the local cat cafe, and we've kind of become regulars there since, because it's like nice and spacious. They have tables and chairs and of course cats. And so yeah, we go there all the time now to just hang out and do work and pet some cats, which honestly is much needed because I really miss my dog back home. Another adventure that I went on was with a group of friends from class, and I actually only knew one of them at the time of the trip, and I had like just met her a couple of days ago, and she was like, where do you want to go? And I was like, well, like I'd really like to go to Switzerland, especially Geneva. And she was like, oh my gosh, a group of us are going to Geneva this weekend, you should come. And I was like, I don't know you, but okay. And that was a really good decision. I had so much fun in Geneva and made some friends. And I like just got to know these people so well just in a day. And Geneva was so beautiful, so cute, so much fun. So yeah, it's been really great to have some friends to adventure around with. That's been really important to me in this past month because a lot of my first couple days, couple weeks here, I pretty much just went to class and came home. And so the only two places that I really knew were class and here. So having people to explore the city with and just learn more about this awesome place where I live across the ocean has been so beneficial for my self-care, for my mental health, for my whole study abroad experience. And it's not just like an awesome city, it's a freaking awesome continent too that I've gotten this amazing opportunity and blessing to be able to explore. Like, I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and like I can't say thank you enough to everyone who's made it possible. So I guess the moral of this story and this video, this 1 month vlog update, is that minimalism can be expressed in a lot of different ways. It can be expressed just in the way that you make your home feel like home. It can be expressed in experiences as well. And I guess it's just important, just like everything in your life, to make it yours. Modify if you need to. What is most important is how you feel about it, because if it's not making you happy, then you're probably doing it wrong. So if you like this video, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And then you can let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see more of on this channel, if you like this kind of typical vlog format, or if I should try something different. I'm always open to new ideas. And I will put links to my blog and all of my social media in the description below. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.